Hey guys, Evan7 here, back with another video. So, the other day on the community page, I made a post about, taking a break from Invoker. Now, what I mean is, I'm not putting Invoker up in the closet and not ever playing it again, or touching the deck ever again. But what I mean is, I'm not going to be putting as much time and energy like I was in the past few years. Ever since Android 17 got hit, I'm still confident about the deck. I still think it's strong and stuff, but I just learned just by going to ACON, just by battling these amazing players, I realized Invoker is still it needs some other cards for it to catch up. A lot of this new stuff is really strong. I stood my ground. I played the deck. I knew what I was getting into, and I played it. But I'm still gonna be keeping the deck together. I'm still do casual play. I mean, every now and then I might tweak up a little something, but I'm not gonna be putting out such. I'm not gonna be putting a lot of energy just in the deck. But I decided to make my last deck profile for Invoker for a while. Basically, I'm still gonna play the deck, but this is the deck. This is how I'm gonna be playing it for a while in this current meta until something else comes up. So, but don't worry, Invoker is for life. All right. So, and also, if I add like 1 or 2 cards or something, I'll definitely let you guys know on the video, know on the channel. So let's get down to the Invoker deck profile. I already have multiple Invoker deck videos on my channel and breakdowns on what each of the cards does. So I don't want to just go over the same thing over and over again, because it's majority of the time it's the same cards, just different ratios. So you have the front side, right? Pitch an extra card, gain plus 5k, you draw 1 card, choose 1 rated blue, and then you do Surge, and then you do the Awaken side, of course. You detach 1, you can send a card from your opponent's hand to the drop if you have a U7 on the field, or you can add up to 3 multicolored cards from your drop award. So with this current deck profile I'll be using, now in case Zenkai boosts or something comes up where Invoker gets support, then yeah, I definitely do an updated video. To then, this is what I'm gonna be rocking with until further notice. So we have 3 Invoker Vegetas. I went back to 3. I feel like because of how early these other decks get filled up with all these battle cards, I figured it was reasonable for me to run it. It's also Invoker too, and his barrier and his deflect is so good, and it has energy exhaust. Next, we have Full Rival Seekers. The Full Rival Seekers let you add up to 2 multicolored cards from your award. Of course, you will go into the energy explosion. I run these at 4. Reason why? Because this build is more focused on the burn route and stalling out until turn 5. Of course, we have the 4 Beerses to attack the super combos. 2 Android 17. I do run a 3rd one based on the matchup. 4 Terminator Powers. 3 Sleepy Boy Techniques. 4 Dimension Magics. And over here we have 4 Senso Beams. Of course, 4 Cap Blows, 4 Emperor Death Beams, 4 Warrior Combinations, 2 Instinctive Reprisals, Combination Attack, Tyranny Cost, 1 Tyranny Cost, 1 Rearness Together, and of course, we have the SCR, Apex of Power, right? Now, with this build in particular, this is a burn route build, so if your opponent don't have negates in hand, you can definitely go in and Victory Strike them with Apex of Power. But it's mostly focused on the burn route, energy explosion, and it's just hitting you every turn. So of course by turn 5, you definitely want to be able to keep your Sensor Beams, keep your Beerses, Instinctive Reprisals, and 4D Magics. Alright, so now we're going to go into the side deck. Alright, now it's time for the side deck. So, let's get to it. So right here we have Son Goku Ultra Instincts or Pads. I run 2 of these. Of course, you can side out 1 Energy Explosion, 1 Vegeta. I always want to at least keep 2 17s in. This for late game, like turn 5, turn 6 actually, because sometimes with Invoker, you go into turn 6 if you're not getting aggroed. I wanted to use this against the Ryu 7 Goku match. I actually misplayed. I was getting pressured, but I think this would have had helped me survive a little longer. But man, those guys play really well at Akon. Next, we have the one. We're in this together. Of course, this is the second one. I side deck out a 17 or Energy Explosion or a Cat Blow. Based on the matchup, of course, you want two of these in case you're going against a deck that makes you pitch cards. Next, we have Android 17, Most Valuable Player. This is the third 17. I'm not doing 2 and 2. I'm just doing 2 and 1. Actually, I would definitely put this in outside of Vegeta, of course. It still works, just in case they put in Final Flashes or not Precipitation, but they put in like a Final Flash or the Vegeta Unison that blows up anything, ignoring barrier. That this comes in clutch for sure. Strategies of Universe 7. Still one of my favorite free cost cards from the TOP set. You would put this on basically anything that needs barrier. Apex, Limit, Instinct Surpass, Energy Explosion. I mean, you gotta protect it, right? Jiren, Survival of the Fittest. You could definitely use this card against Blue Vegeta, because Ramp Vegeta is really good. Oh. Next, we have 2 Dirty Bursts. This is to slow down the 8-drop Goku, or 7 or more actually. The Goku to Vegeta. It's a really good card. You can also tap 1 and drop 1. It's good counterplay for sure. Next, we have the 2 Kaiokens. Nick, anything that's barrier, I'll blow up the field. You definitely want to target stuff that's ignoring barrier, like the Bobities. Next, we have 2 Violent Rays. I mean, this is meant to slow down the big beaters, like you know, like 20k beaters. I mean, they just, you know, make sure they don't attack you, or slow down the Jiren for sure. Next, we have Unending Awakening. This is the 1 ray drop Sensu Bean you give to your leader during these during those hard matchups. Next, we have energy. We have Explosive Demon Wave. Of course, it's another way to help, you know, mill out your you know, your deck when you use a multicolor set to your hand. And then my favorite card of all time, Rapid Onslaught Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I run this because this is my favorite card. Y'all know the GOAT Sublet does the same thing. But anyway, I am positive and very hopeful that Bandai will be doing some great stuff with Invoker. Like I say, Invoker is not dead. It's just this meta. A lot of the new stuff that they're pushing out is power creeping, and you know, you have to keep the game stronger. But hopefully, Bandai does do something with 17, or they do something to where the deck is. I just love this deck. I mean, please, Bandai. All right. But anyway, guys, I'm Evan U7. Have a great day. Have a wonderful night. The Lord loves you. Bye.